Hello viewers, on today's news. When Donald Tusk first won power in Poland in 2007, the country's media coined a tender moniker to describe his approach towards his political rivals: the politics of love. The returning veteran of Polish centrism, who formed a coalition government after an impressive election result last year, has surprised critics and even many supporters. With a confrontational approach towards law and justice, the populist group he defeated. His attitude in 2007 was extremely conciliatory towards the defeated enemy. I think he later regretted that, said Jacek Kucharczyk, the president of the Warsaw-based Institute of Public Affairs think tank. This time, Tusk has moved as quickly and decisively as possible in tackling the gargantuan task of undoing PiS liberal and far-reaching changes to the Polish state, an agenda he and his supporters say will restore Poland's democratic institutions. The country's public television channel, TVP, which essentially became a mouthpiece for the previous government, has been ripped off the air. Two senior ex-ministers in PiS governments have been arrested inside the presidential palace, and those on the right of Polish politics have taken to the streets in an effort to drum up pressure on the new leader. It has delighted many of those who voted for Tusk's alliance of parties and satisfied a bloodlust among much of Poland's population after 8 divisive years of PiS rule. There's a sense of justice being seen to be done, said Stanley Bill, a professor of Polish studies at the University of Cambridge. But there are also concerns too that Tusk is doing too much, too fast. No plan has been presented for how the institutions will be restored in the medium or long term. Bill argued, "It's been done in a hurry. We're in an ad hoc state of exception," he added. "We're seeing an escalation of a genuine political and legal crisis in Poland." "We're in an ad hoc state of exception," he added. "We're seeing an escalation of a genuine political and legal crisis in Poland." The central question facing Tusk is how to restore the independence of Poland's media and judiciary, which has been degraded by 8 years of authoritarian PiS reforms. But Tusk, a politician with a reputation for pragmatism and restraint, showed his intentions within days of taking office. He dismissed the heads of public broadcaster TVP, replacing them with new executives, in an effort to rapidly remove the propaganda bias that had turned the national broadcaster into a partisan outlet. That move outraged PiS, causing a weeks-long sit-in protest inside TV's headquarters and forcing its news channel off the air over Christmas. A subsequent spat with Duda over funding for the broadcaster ended with the government putting it into liquidation alongside news agency PAP. But it fulfilled a promise Tusk made during the election to remove PiS's influence on the channel in 24 hours. And it brought relief to millions of voters, including even some PiS supporters, who had become increasingly embarrassed and tired of the broadcaster's slant. People who support this government considered the status quo in public media as not only a political scandal, but a moral scandal. Kucharczyk added, "They are relieved that the people who ran the media are gone, and they're thankful that this happened so quickly. Many people didn't think this would be possible." Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.